I am sitting here in the middle of trying to get Midwest to prove to me that Becky sent her boobs.
Oh, I mean...
It's all about boobs.
Hang on. I'm getting advised by my counsel to not send them because Lord knows that they're going to try to twist it on
The
how it
one
was
thing
said.
I know about you, Midwest, is if you had it, you would send it.
And I did to the one person. She said that I couldn't post it.
The screenshots or the actual boobs?
Correct.
So just the screenshots of the conversation.
I'll tell you what. The proof will come out soon. I know that there's a video in the works. So, how about that? Does that work for you?
Nope.
We'll just post it live. Well, I mean, that's fair enough. But, I mean, I don't have any reason to believe anybody. But, I mean, you know, you're only worth your word. And that's all I got.
He's claiming that he sent them to Missy. And Missy's going to repost a new video showing that Becky 3 actually did it.
I never said that Missy was making it. But, yeah, it's Missy making the video.
So you've already sent the photo out, and the video is going to be made against Becky with 3, which is still revenge porn.
No, because she screamed.
You literally said you're not going to send them to Nunya because you don't want to be accused of revenge porn.
Because it wasn't said. Time out. It wasn't said on panel verbally. It was said verbally on panel to Missy that she could have them from Becky with a 3. So I went by that. Now I'm not taking anything in chat. I don't give a fuck what chat says. I heard it on a panel. I said, fucking bet.
And let me say one more last thing. If that ain't the face of a fucking pedo, that redheaded fat fuck Midwest, I don't know what is. That motherfucker's an actual pedo. Fuck you, Midwest. Piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Fat fuck.
So fat. So fat.
Okay, first off, Becky 3 never gave you permission to send anything to Missy.
Yeah, she did. She said,
not to Missy.
Got them, tell them to send them. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
She said send.
It's been.
She said send them, not to Missy.
No, she directed it at her. And who the fuck is that? Weird. Is that fucking Cult of Personality?
Oh, no, that's not Colt. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, no, he's more heavy. So, yeah, keep doing the deflection, guys, in chat. Hang on. And, Sabby, good job on trying to do the... Yeah, of course, everybody's saying T-Diddy-W. But that's only because they're hoping for deflection. And, yeah, when your back's against the wall, yeah, you just sling mud. No, yeah, that's what you do. Oh, Colt, it was just that you're a loser. But yeah, Missy made the accusation and Becky told her to prove it. So technically that's giving her permission. So, I mean, I don't know how else you want me to word that. No, that's all you do is sling mud. So, I'm not digging any hole. Clown is pressed as a motherfucker. So anyways, how have you been? And can I make one request?
You gonna apologize for lying about me on the panel with Missy and Telly?
Okay, what did I lie about?
When you said that I was the one that actually had some dude snoring on my phone because I was a jealous bitch.
Oh, yeah, no, I did word that wrong. Yeah, I do redact that. You weren't the jealous one. He was the... Yeah, I realized after I said that I did mess up those words. That was him, not you. My bad. I do apologize. All right. So...
It's me, Sabby. So, Sabby, do you think that I lie? If I told you something, would you believe it?
Without proof in this community, no, I don't believe anybody.
Okay, so...
There's only one person that I do believe. One person in this whole entire community besides the locksmith.
Oh, God.
Who would that be?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, because I have somebody who... Never mind. That is neither here nor there. But anyways, all of these people who think that I'm lying about this, all of these people who now think that I am going to commit revenge porn, like, that is absurd. I do have a way to show proof that she sent him what he is claiming without showing the actual boob. I'm not stupid. And for once, I'm gonna stick up for frickin' Midwest because I have seen the proof, and all of you guys are frickin' just not necessarily you, Sabby, but all of these frickin' Nunyanites are just deflecting. They are butthurt that their Slack was outed again for being the shithole that it is. And now they're trying to deflect to this thing. And I don't care what any of you guys say. Freaking Becky with the 3 is the one that came out with the accusation that I sent Midwest titty pics. She is the one that specifically chose those words. When all the while, she's the one that did it. And nobody has ever shown proof that I have sent anybody any nudes. But she's been claiming that I have sent this and all of this stuff, like no proof of that, but you guys believe her.
All I know is that you guys are running around showing screenshots that supposedly Becky with 3 may or may not have done it.
Okay, but wait. So you just, words are important, okay? So you just said, all I know is that you guys are running around showing screenshots, blah, blah, blah. But just 20 minutes ago, you were up here telling Midwest over and over again.
I said may or may not have done it. I said
but that's what I'm saying. But see, the only reason I even posted that video in the first place is because people kept saying, if you've got the proof, show it. Show it. She said that to me on freaking Kelly's panel, a week ago or so? And I already had the proof. But did I do anything? No, I didn't go running around showing screenshots.
All I know is that she told me that she was wearing a shirt and she sent a picture of her fully dressed.
She was wearing a shirt. She was fully dressed. But she lifted that shirt up to her freaking neck. Both things can be true at the same time. She was fully clothed, except she wasn't wearing a bra, which, as you guys can see in the screenshot, was probably the reason why Midwest asked to see him, because there was probably a comment before that, because he said something like, well, if you're letting them fly free, show them, or something like that. And you guys can say whatever you want, and most of it I will agree with about Midwest and his character. But one thing that he told me early on is he's a dude and he tries with everybody. So there's probably lots of other freaking chicks out in this community who he's talked to and tried to get nudes from. But you know what?
Highly believable.
I'm saying that is probably true. And she was asked one time and she sent them. I could probably go back in my DMs and show where he asked me for some, but did I send them? No.
Time out.
Well, Becky's currently in
Probably
chat.
Probably once.
Okay.
But
probably
whatever.
once, because what you said verbatim was, I always try.
And
Yeah,
Becky's
you're right.
in chat.
You're right.
I'm not reading chat because she's going to keep saying that it's a lie. Everybody's going to keep saying that it's a lie.
No, she said I had a red t-shirt on with no bra. You could see my tits.
No.
That's okay. So first of all, it wasn't a red shirt. She is true, or she is telling the truth. There was no bra and you could see her tits, but that's because she lifted that shirt all the way up to her neck. That shirt may have had red in it, but because she lifted it all the way up and scrunched up the shirt, you couldn't see it.
And what she said was, he was slobbering all over you in Zoom.
Yeah, she did say that too. I don't know why you're using that as some sort of...
she isn't coming up on panel.
Different.
You guys are literally coming up here trying to prove a point that a single woman is sending her boobs to a single man.
She's saying that I'm lying about that. She was all up in arms that I had sent pictures to frickin' Jill and Eric and making up lies that I am in some sort of relationship with James. So she wants to talk all that trash, and that's all fine.
No, Becky said she never sent you, or you never sent him pics.
Well, I guess.
What? No.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay, but let me tell you, because it happened. You guys can go back and watch Telly's panel when I was up there, and I think it was just Telly, myself, and Midwest. Okay, I think she was probably up there first, and I came up. Regardless, she said that he was sending me screenshots from Zoom to get nudes for me, or titty pics, as she called them. And
titty pics.
So I went up there, and she said, oh, well, I hope he got some titty pics for that. And I said, not from me, but I bet he got some from you. So yes, she did. And you can go back and look at Telly's panel for that. Yes, she did.
Yeah, I don't watch Telly's panel.
Well, okay, that is neither here nor there. I'm telling you, you're believing what she says because she's saying it down in chat.
I do, because she never lies. I've never caught her in a lie.
Okay, but you're actively ignoring the proof right now.
What proof?
Jesus
you can literally
Christ.
go on Telly's panel and listen to her say that.
You can hear the words come out of her mouth at a high volume, usually reserved for movie theaters and concerts.
That is the only reason that.
So the only reason why you're exposing a single
her.
woman showing her boobs to a single man is because she said you did it too.
She said that I did. She didn't say that I did it too. She said that I did it. And when I said, no, but I bet he got some from you, she freaking flew off the handle saying, no, she didn't. And if you've got the proof, I give you permission to show it. And you know what? I didn't. I had the proof and I didn't immediately go out and show it. It wasn't until Nanya was live the other night and they were again saying Becky with the 3 has never done that. She's a saint. She's never sent him titty pics, and show it if you've got the proof. And so I did.
Okay, hold on.
See, and fucking these dinguses in chat keep saying it's revenge porn. Not at all.
If I wanted to revenge porn her, I would have shown more than just the screenshots of the written text. Because you guys have no idea how long I've known that she sent this picture to him. And did I say anything about it? No, because I don't give a crap if she sends titty pictures to him. I don't give a shit. But when people call me a liar, I do give a shit about that.
But Missy, you go on panel with people like Vic.
Oh my God.
Missy, you go on
panel etiquette.
Missy, you go on panel with people like Vic, and you know what Vic gets up to, and you endorse it. So you expect
how
people
I
to have
endorse it?
you expect people to have sympathy for you.
You're not going to spread your freaking false narrative. I have never endorsed his behavior. I have sat on a panel with him, but you can't show proof that I ever approved or freaking endorsed it. So don't come at me with your weak ass points because you have no leg to stand on.
No, it's a question, so you don't endorse him. Okay, that's good.
No, and I've said that multiple times since one of the 4 reasons that they gave for doxing me was because I supported Vic. I even said it to him when he was in chat.
I can hear you, but I can't. Okay, I only have my phone, so I can't go on YouTube and Instagram.
You are hereby disavowing.
But I'll address that. So what I really
Vic,
said was,
never said
you did.
Hey, can you guys hear Becky?
Yeah, I don't care to listen to her. Why do I have to disavow?
Yes, they can hear you.
I said to him, I don't approve
that he was slobbering over you in Zoom, Slack, whichever one, which is a fact.
Sure.
Never said
it wasn't. But
what does that matter?
She can't hear you guys. She can't have a conversation with you guys. You guys have to let her talk first.
To get that. I can't respond to them, so I'm just responding to what they've already said. So I never said you did send it. The only problem I have with Damon's situation is he's a married man. And I find it cheating causes victims, right? It creates victims, whether they're children, whether they're wives, whether they're husbands, family as a whole, victims.
Are you in the bathroom?
Wrong. Cheating is horrible. I never once even degraded NTF for what she did, other than she was married with a child.
We're listening to a pre-recorded.
That's number one.
Pre-recorded speech.
No, this is Becky right now on Instagram. She's having issues with StreamYard. She can't log in to come up.
Oh, why do we care about Damon when we have Damon's leader, Missy, on panel here?
Why do we care about Damon when we have Damon's leader up here?
It's because she accuses me of cheating.
Or no?
Yes, go ahead and keep talking, Becky.
We have the ringleader up here, right here, live. Why don't we press her?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk and
if you've got the proof that Damon is cheating on his wife, it is, at least with me, it's manufactured.
Nobody said that.
Missy wants proof that Damon's cheating on his wife.
No, what I said is that if there's proof, it's manufactured. That's
if
what I said.
If there's proof, it's manufactured.
Words are important.
Missy,
I'm trying to figure out how to get Becky up here. Go ahead. Mitch?
So, I think he's waiting for the next Instagram message.
No, you guys can go ahead. I'm gonna.
So the only reason that Damon was brought up is because, it may be petty of me, but it irritates the flip out of me that she has been basically slut-shaming me for a year over the Chill and Eric pictures, and because she thinks that I am in a relationship with Damon, and then she accuses me of sending titty pics to Midwest. All the while, none of that is true except for her sending titty pics. It has nothing to do with revenge porn, or else I may have shared what I knew when I found out. But I didn't, because there's nothing wrong with her sharing titty pics with anybody that she freaking wants. But when she comes at me and accuses me of doing something that she has done and calling me a liar about it, that's when it becomes an issue. And I am currently working on a video to put irrefutable proof together that she has sent these pictures to him without it including her actual boobs. It will not be revenge porn. But you guys are the ones that keep saying if you've got the proof, then show it. We can't believe it because I've seen no proof. So what do you guys expect to happen? You
Becky,
expect
is that you?
proof and
It
then
is.
say that it's revenge porn.
Okay.
You got to pick one side.
First of all, I sent pictures that had bra on, and he said about letting them loose. And I said about they're saggy, just as I have the other 3 other guys in the community that's asked. They got the same type of fucking pictures, right? Because I've never sent my raw tits, period.
Oh.
And so I did take my bra off, and I did take another picture, and he could see my tits.
What?
Nah.
Who?
Okay, wait.
Nah. So then you're saying he sent you
I've
nude
only
pictures
got-
of me?
Who?
That's what you're confirming.
What are you?
Am I
what are you guys
correct?
talking about? What are you talking about?
Am I correct?
Did I just say that
I
I
couldn't
was
hear anything
putting
you said. I
together
was trying to
something
authenticate.
that did not show your tits?
Okay. Then you're believing him then. If he didn't show you my nude pictures, then you're believing him.
Wow.
I'm telling
this is
you
getting
what I
twisted.
said.
This is, I can't, hang on.
Did you just admit to sending tit pics to 3 people in this community?
I said I've had a shirt on.
I thought.
I've never said
You did.
Ever.
Hold on, Midwest. You
Ever.
did have a shirt on. You were fully clothed, but you raised that arm all the way
one I
up.
want to see. That's what I want to see. That one. Show me that one. Send me that. Send me
I'm not
that
sending
one.
you anything. I am not having any sort of contact with you behind the scenes.
He can.
All right,
He can
Midwest.
send me the one that shows my raw boobs. That's the one I want to see. Not the one with the red
boobs is
shirt on.
Raw is weird.
Okay, so the challenge from here would be the challenge at this point. The challenge at this point is for Missy to find out which of her 3 friends have seen Becky's boobs. Right?
I don't care because she can send them to whoever she wants. But
yeah, right.
Don't act like you don't care. Missy,
Shut up,
you act like
I
just think that it's ironic
you act like you don't care.
She said that she's never sent tit pics to anybody, and now it's 3 people. That's funny.
Missy, one
okay,
second.
so Laura
Missy,
and Kat and
second.
Nunya,
For
so
Missy,
what?
Missy act like she doesn't care, but she sure does care.
I never said they were guys.
Missy sure does care.
I didn't either.
Missy sure does care who NTF is sexting, right?
And I don't care what NTF does. The problem with
NTF is fucking married.
What? I never once said anything about her sending news other than the fact that it makes victims when you're married.
What?
Okay, so NTF's marriage, whatever. If you want a white knight for victims over there, that's fine. You don't have to bring me into it. You don't have to create your own faux victims by saying that I am having a relationship with Damone. That is trying to create.
Play that
victims.
clip back where you guys are talking about titties and stuff.
Okay,
I can tell you now, if I was in a relationship with a man, especially my husband with children, was talking to any female online that way, I would be embarrassed. I would be humiliated. I would be betrayed.
Okay, so what he said was, Missy's got nice tits. But so that's not okay. But what Clown says about anally raping a 3-year-old is okay?
I'm not talking about Clown, though. I'm talking about tits right now. See what I mean? You're deflecting to something else. You're deflecting to something else. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about he's a married man, and I think it's wrong.
Right, you're creating victims out of his kids when they are not victims. And he's already said his wife wouldn't give a shit. His wife is not some freaking pansy-ass snowflake.
Can I ask Becky a question? Can I ask Becky a question, please?
Yes, Mitch.
Becky, who said that?
Who said what?
That Missy has nice blanks.
Damone.
You can say tits, Mitch. It's all right.
Damone, a married man. And for his wife, I'm sorry that she doesn't feel that way about herself and her child and her family and her husband.
So
but me as a woman,
that's a
I
wild
would be humiliated.
Not taking things seriously.
No, my husband is online talking to any female like that. Humiliated, betrayed.
The point is, all right, you guys heard what Becky had to say. The point is, Missy, you see how that gets other people upset, right? You and Damone flaunting your relationship.
It's wild that they care.
We don't have a relationship, but also they're just freaking words, dude. And you know what? It's fun to spread this crap because look at how riled up it gets people. You can't tell me that half of your content isn't to get the same reaction out of people.
You guys think
I'm getting right now out of Becky with the 3.
You think that that's funny that Damone goes out and promotes the perkiness of your breasts? You act like that's some kind of
Look at you and you're expanding. He never said anything about my boobs being perky. He said I had a nice pair of tits. And he didn't go out and say it.
Right. Does that mean he's seen them nude? But does that mean he's seen them nude or he's seen them closed and could make that assumption?
There is no assumption made out of what you sent. And you are still lying. And I'm telling you right now, Becky with the 3, I'm telling you right now, this video that I am like halfway through making, I will put it out.
Okay.
Or
you can put it out.
Okay.
If you need to. If that's what you need to do is revenge me, that's what you're doing right now.
Revenge you.
But I can tell you there's no naked pictures of me. But there are pictures where I have a t-shirt on and I did take my bra off and he did comment on the size. That is correct. We did have conversation like that.
Who?
No.
But then again, he only asked 101 other fucking times other than that, right? And when I didn't anymore, then he didn't even want to be my friend. And then he started being disrespectful. Then he'd go into Zoom and chat and Slack and be disrespectful then.
Becky, do you mean
not at all?
She's talking about Midwest, Mitch.
No, and one thing Missy can say, I don't argue with women. I just walk the fuck away. I will
you're just rude and inconsiderate. No, when I wouldn't do any more than that, every time I came in, you'd say, "Shut up, Becky. Shut up,
Hold on, Becky.
That's a whole funny thing that everybody says.
Is it funny?
Becky,
Is it funny?
Becky, you showed your boobs. Becky, you showed your boobs to Midwest.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man!
I just told you what I did. I just told you what I did. I did not send my naked body of any part to him.
No, you were fully clothed. You just exposed your entire chest.
That's what I want to see, that picture, Midwest. Send me that one of myself.
Oh, so that makes you a bad person, Missy?
But wait, I just want to see. I want to see the naked picture of myself.
That I don't care that she sent that picture. The only reason that I am even wrapped up in this is because she accused me of doing this, of sending him that exact same type of picture.
Wait a minute.
When
no,
it was
I didn't.
her that did it.
Can we play that back? Because what I think I said. Here's what I think I said. No, wait a minute, Mitch. No, wait a minute, Mitch.
Becky, why would you show your boobs to Midwest?
Because we were having conversation in Zoom that was funny. We weren't being sexual.
Because I'm a smooth operator.
Were we? Were you? Not too smooth because you didn't get to see mine. But it's crazy how Laura got on panel and said she sent hers to you, and yet you ain't said nothing about it. That's what's crazy.
Midwest thinks
because Laura isn't accusing Missy of some bullshit.
Wait, you're mad because you were slobbering over her and Lady J continuously slobbering over them.
What difference does that make? I don't know why you keep bringing this up.
Wait a minute. Here's where you told the story a little not what I said. I did not say that I never said, or I don't believe I said, that he did or you did send them to him. What I said was that his motive was to send shit from Slack to get in your own side to get something back in return.
Incorrect.
Here,
you know what? A wise man once said, "Don't argue with fools because onlookers may not know the difference."
From my perspective, I go up on these panels and I think, this must be a battle of good versus evil. It turns out it's just two chicks.
Jesus Christ, dude! Collect your words better.
It's just two chicks having a fight over who sent boob pics.
Okay. Stephanie has a serious question in chat. Whose boobs are better, Becky's or Kat's? Just kidding.
Well, Kat's are way plumper than mine. I mean, they hanging where they supposed to be. Mine's 52 years old. They ain't. They went from 350 pounds to 180. Them bitches don't hang where they supposed to hang. That's how I know he didn't get no fucking naked pictures of me.
Missy, are you proud of yourself? Is this your serious argument that you wanted?
All four titties.
Missy, is this a serious argument? Missy, is this a serious argument you wanted? Is this why you came up tonight?
Kat ain't ashamed of her titties. She'll show anybody. Fuck. They hanging right where they need to be for her age.
Whatever, guys. You guys all end up talking about like Beavis and Butthead. I thought this was a serious conversation. But if you guys just
I'm taking it very serious, Mitch. I don't know who you think isn't, but I am.
Well, you just want to have a Girls Gone Wild competition.
No, I'm saying the difference between her and I is I'm not fucking with a married man, and I don't like that.
Dude.
I'm totally against that.
You sent your boobs to Midwest. He's a backstabber, betrayer, the worst guy you could ever. He lied his ass off. He has nothing going on.
Well,
What did I lie about?
I like turtles.
Obviously, he lied.
Midwest.
Titties.
But but here's going to be the difference. Publicly, I don't have to say or show anything he has said or done. Publicly, I'm not going to do that. But I'll do what I got to do. I just don't need to do it public. I can give anonymous donations. I don't need a reward for it. Same type of thing. What I have the ability to do has nothing to do with you people online. So he can keep playing his little fucking game, and I'll kick in my game too. That's it. But I won't bring mine to the internet.
I take it Missy left by now, right? She's gone.
Yeah, she left.
So
these are just empty threats. Okay.
I don't give a shit if Becky sent her boobs or not. She's single.
They're not naked. I don't care what the conversation says.
I don't care if they are.
About letting them loose or whatever. That's because this has been a while, but I think.
Okay, but I don't care if you did or not. You're single. That's the difference.
Period. So, yeah.
So I take it the topic is titties?
No, the topic was the fact that one woman in the community was fucking married, sending her vajayjay and everything else around to community members. And now they're trying to come out because they kicked this guy from basically like a Discord and trying to put it out that Becky with 3 sent her nudes to some dude. But both people are single. So why does anyone in the community care?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out why anybody gives a fuck. I'm trying to figure out why anybody gives a fuck if either of them sent them.
Well, she gives a fuck because I had pointed out that the person that said about her boobies and what her boobies look like was a married man. And that puts it on to another level. NTF sent her information around too. My point wasn't that she did it. My point was she's married. She has a child that looks up to that man, even though that's not the man's father. That's where I even a fuck that she sent them. It's about being married was my issue with it.
Right? I mean, why?
Now, but she's saying, but Missy's now saying that Damone made those comments about her boobies, but he never seen them. So in the same respect, if he only ever seen hers with her clothes on, then he can still critique them, right? It doesn't mean she sent them naked. But again,
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure out, like, who cares?
No, I really didn't, but obviously she did, because I said that he was slobbering over her and Lady J in Slack and Zoom. And so I insinuated that the possibility could be that was his way of cozying back up to.
I get that, like, you're trying to, like, make a whole lot of points, but
news, right? But now she just said on one panel that they hadn't talked forever. She said they hadn't talked in forever. Now she's saying that she's had this information for a long time. Well, it hasn't been a long time. It's been less than a year. I don't know, probably last summer. I don't really remember. But, I mean, it was no relationship or nothing like that. We clearly were talking about openly, not one-on-one, about Kat showing her tits and Laura showing her tits as a joke, right? And that's how it kind of came about, if I remember right. And I did send a picture, but I was closed. And so I asked him to send me right? I mean, how can it be revenge porn to myself? Send me my pictures of my naked boobs. That's what I want to see.
Is she done?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm still with the same question. Like, why do you care? Why does it make a difference that she was married?
Because that makes victims. Have you ever been cheated on?
What?
Have you ever lost a relationship from that? I not personally, but I've been.
Yeah, it's called being an adult and fucking move the fuck on. There's this thing called divorce. If you're not happy, you leave.
Right, but do you know how? Right, but do you know how painful that is?
Woman, life isn't fucking like some bubble. Like you go through shit. What the fuck?
Okay, well, I guess we look at it different. I'm saying I look at it from Damone's wife's standpoint. A normal woman would not be okay with that.